Welcome to Inner Aligned, where biblical truth meets the subconscious mind. We live in a culture that worships authenticity. And I'm not against authenticity, but somewhere along the way, we twisted it into something God never intended. We started believing that the most honest thing you can do is speak exactly how you feel in every moment. I'm broken. I'm anxious. I'm a mess. I'm not strong enough. And we call that being real. We call that vulnerability. And while there is absolutely a place for honesty and processing your pain, here's the lie hidden underneath. I should speak how I feel because how I feel is who I am. But God never told you to speak how you feel. He told you to speak who you are. And who you are is not determined by your current emotion. It's determined by what He declared over you. The lie says, speak your feelings. The truth says, speak your identity. Joel 3:10 is one of the most revolutionary verses in the Bible. Let the weak say, I am strong. Read that again. God is telling weak people to say something that, by their current experience, is not yet true. He's telling them to speak the end from the beginning. He's telling them to declare strength while standing in weakness. Why? Because God understands something most people don't. Identity is spoken before it is felt. Abraham was called father of many nations before he had a single child. Gideon was called a mighty warrior while hiding in a winepress. God doesn't name you based on where you are. He names you based on who you're becoming. And He invites you to agree with that name out loud before your feelings catch up. This isn't denial. This isn't pretending. This is prophetic agreement. You are speaking God's reality into your present circumstances. You are aligning your mouth with heaven's declaration over your life. Now let me show you why this is so powerful at the neurological level. Your subconscious mind doesn't distinguish between what's happening right now and what you tell it is happening. It processes information based on repetition and emotional intensity, not factual accuracy. This is why visualization works. This is why affirmations work. This is why trauma replays feel as real as the original event. When you speak, I am strong, even when you feel weak, your subconscious receives that statement. And if you repeat it consistently, with conviction, your brain begins to build a neural pathway around it. Over time, I am strong stops being something you say and starts being something you believe. And once it becomes belief, it becomes behavior. You start carrying yourself differently. You start making bolder decisions. You start showing up in rooms you used to shrink from. Your subconscious believes what you repeat. That's the principle that's been working against you every time you rehearsed fear, shame, or inadequacy. Now, imagine that same principle working for you because you're finally repeating truth. The same mechanism that kept you stuck is the same mechanism that sets you free. The variable is what you're speaking. When you begin to speak your identity before you feel it, a quiet revolution starts inside you. You wake up and say, "I am strong." In the first few days, it feels like a lie. Your emotions push back. Your inner critic laughs. But you keep speaking, day after day, week after week. And then something happens. One morning you say it, and you believe it. Not because your circumstances changed, not because everything got easier, but because the truth finally took root. It moved from your mouth to your mind to your heart to your identity. Before that shift, you were narrating your weakness. After the shift, you're declaring your strength. Before, your words were echoes of the past. After, your words are seeds of the future. You stop confessing your problems and start proclaiming your promises. And your entire life begins to realign around who God says you are. Say this out loud and say it like you mean it. I am strong in the Lord. I speak who I am becoming, not how I feel. My words are building my future, and I agree with heaven over my life. And that, right there, is the breakthrough framework. 10 weeks, 10 truths, 10 shifts. If you walk through every one of these videos, I want you to know, you are not the same person you were when you started. Something has shifted beneath the surface. Something is being renewed. And this isn't the end. It's a foundation. The community is built for people who are serious about inner transformation. People who want more than surface level Christianity. People who want God's truth to reach the deepest parts of who they are. If that's you, stay connected. Go back and rewatch the videos that hit you the hardest. Share this series with someone who needs it, and keep speaking truth every single day, because the person you're becoming, the world needs them, and God already prepared the way.